I'm JayArr with
AdamHarry.
and we're from BoLS Souls.
Hello.
Oh man, I'm excited today, Adam.
Why are you so excited? We're both excited.
I mean, well, because it's right here. These guys. We are diving into the Idoneth Deep Cave.
Oh, I see what you did there. The diving. Water
you
joke.
See what I did there?
These are some sea elves.
Yeah.
Elves. Oh man, we're okay.
Like,
enough of the puns. Not really, but seriously, we're pumped. I don't know if you guys can tell.
These guys are amazing. Like, holy cow, look at them.
Yes.
I was kind of. I don't know. Their aesthetic it really works for me. Like
there's something cool about it. I don't know what it is. It's something about their elf like features mixed with like this whole
the
under
crazy
the sea
terror
vibe.
from the deep.
Yeah, it's so cool. Another thing too, like we just got done with the Drukhari Dark Eldar week, right? And that's 40k. But these guys are a brand new race for Age of Sigmar. And to top it off, like, look at these weapons. They kind of remind me of that Dark Eldar.
Yeah, but they're, I don't know, these guys seem to be cooler about it somehow. like they just seem more chill about the fact that they're kind of like the Dark Eldar a little bit.
They're
and that
there
makes
to
them
kill people and take their souls,
like
but they're chill about it.
They don't care. They're like, I'm not trying to impress you, and because of that, like, it's kind of cool. Like
they're kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I really like this guy's Octoid companion. Octar. Anyway, JayArr, we're gonna do some unboxings real fast.
Yeah.
But which one?
Let's open up Lotann.
Lotann,
the Warden of the Soul Ledgers.
Oh man, Lotann, like we mentioned, he's a character for the Deepkin, obviously.
And he comes with Octar.
Octar, which is like the coolest familiar, I think. One of the coolest familiars in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is just a single sprue.
Just a single sprue.
Oh, you have that, and that's everything in the box you can see there. So let's take you. Yeah, show the folks that. I'm gonna take this out.
So you've got his. First, we got his instructions, Warden of the Soul Ledgers. As you can see, it tells you everything you need to know about how to put this guy together. You even have to put together Octar a little bit. Most of the assembly is putting Octar on Lotann.
Do you have rules?
You got rules, which you can also find online. So we're not gonna
go too far.
Too far in depth, but
just real fast.
Not much.
Yeah, he moves standard 6 inches. Got a bunch of cool keywords.
Yep.
He does add a bravery, but the big thing here is he does add one to hit rolls for Namarti, excuse me.
Yeah,
which is the Thralls. So you kind of want them to run together.
Yeah.
And then he's got the Withering Tentacles spell.
Each time you take, you give a wound or mortal wound to this model on a 5-up. No wound is taken.
Sorry, that's an ability, not
which
a spell,
which is good because he, at only 5 wound, he is, and with a 6-up save, he is kind of fragile.
Kind of squishy. Real fast too. Here's the sprue. Take a look, and then of course you get the base. That's I believe a 40 millimeter. Terminator size base, if you will.
Man,
so
this guy looks amazing.
Such a cool looking kit.
Such a cool looking kit.
We've seen the pictures online, but man, look at that thing! I can't up close. It's just so cool.
It is like the
tentacles,
the detail on the tentacles, and like how they're wrapped around
marks
on everything. It's got
suction cups. Sorry.
Yeah, he's got like the face in there, and like you can see how like everything about this model has a sort of like creeping tentacle-y quality to it. Like there's tentacles on the knives, they're wrapped around the scroll, there's a little tendril coming up on the bottom of the scroll.
Well, he's got a helper with 8 extra hands.
Yeah.
Like this model has 10 hands to hold stuff, so it's super cool. I want to call out too real fast, just the robes on this miniature.
Yeah,
also look really cool.
Super cool.
Just really good detail all around. I'm super impressed with it.
Yeah, also his hat.
His hat's pretty sweet too.
It's super sweet.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the hat. I like this model. So it's such a cool one. But let's take the Namarti Thralls out of the box.
Yeah, let's take a look at these guys.
So let's slide them on over.
All right, I'm gonna open these guys up here.
These guys are super cool. These are your core, your battle line troopers, your grunts. The background of these bad boys are that they have withered souls.
Yep.
So they only live for a whopping couple of decades versus their long
Which is like a day for an elf.
Yeah. You know.
So we got 2 sprues.
Can't be having that now.
We'll take a look at those in a minute.
Yeah. Do the instructions real fast. It looks like these guys are just close combat.
Yeah.
So these are not the ranged options.
There is a ranged option of these guys, but I don't think that one's out yet.
Yeah, I don't think they're out yet. So they do have rules in there, and again, we're not going to go over the rules in detail here, but real fast, You can find these online too. So
yeah, but real quick.
Just looking at them again. Base move 6. These are your basic guys, so they only have 1 moon. Have a 5-up save, not the best. They do have sweeping attacks or sweeping blow here. Add 1 to the attacks characteristics of Namarti Blade. If all the attacks made with the weapon target enemy models with a wounds characteristic of 1. Add 1 to the damage characteristic instead. If all the attacks made with the weapon target enemy models with a wound characteristic of 4 more.
Yeah.
So if you are just a little chump unit, they get extra attacks, and they have 2 attacks base, so they get 3 attacks, which is pretty saucy.
Pretty spicy.
But if you're like a creature with 4 or more wounds, they're getting extra damage.
Right.
So and their attacks are pretty good. They hit on 3 and they wound on 3. So with a -1 rend.
Whew.
So like
especially comboed with Lotann there.
They're hitting on 2s basically.
That's pretty amazing.
First sprue up. Yeah, that not bad for a bunch of battle line guys.
Yeah, these are 2 different sprues too.
Yeah, these are not 2 of the same sprue. So you get 2 separate sprues. A lot of stuff going on here. Here we see all of the different heads.
Yep.
If you notice their eyes,
they do not have eyes.
Which, for some folks, I think painting them is actually going to be less intimidating in that
regard. Because you don't have to paint the eyes.
You don't have to paint the eyes.
Which is super great. They do have some amazing weapons. Like I love that like kind of polearm, that glaive blade.
Yeah, the Namarti blades, Namarti
blades. Yeah,
all of those blades, by the way, are Namarti blades. They do have the icon bearer as part of the unit. I think he's on the other sprue.
Yeah, which let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Yeah,
and we'll.
But you can see the details on these are just phenomenal. The weapons are cool looking. Again, they have those serrated edges, kind of like shark's teeth.
Yeah, well, and some of them even look a little bit fish-like, ichthyoid, like this guy here. And there's
that's a good word.
One of the axes on that sprue that you've got there, Adam, very much resembles a fish. And there's the icon of the Namarti, as you can see, which lets them do cool things.
Now, one of the other things I want to point out too, if you look closely at the robes and stuff, this is something that GW said in their description when they were introducing them online for the first time. They were talking about their robes, kind of little trinkets and stuff. They're supposed to look like they're moving and floating in water because they're supposed to look like they're from under the sea, right?
Right.
I mean, I can see it in some of it, but I'll be honest, a lot of them just look like that. Like it's the new way they're sculpting stuff anyway to give it some dynamic movement. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say though, this sprue has like my favorite bit in the whole thing, and that's these guys right here. Look, there's little fish.
Let me zoom in on those because you're right. Those
are radical.
I like it. I like it a lot. Let me just flip them over too because that's funny. I like it.
I like it a lot. I think they're great. I think. There's all kinds of like undersea little bits and bobs that you can put on your guys. There's some shells and little coral sprues as well, but those fish they really take the cake.
It's so cool. These guys totally remind me of in a kind of strange way the wood elves.
Yeah.
Kind of because they do have that elven gracefulness and vibe.
Right.
They're lithe, not skinny, but they're fit looking.
Yeah, they're super
graceful looking,
but they're super ferocious too. Like
they have that like a shark.
Yeah,
like the same kind of way a shark looks graceful underwater. At the same time, will rip your face off.
Yeah, that's these guys too.
They nailed that. They nailed that look for sure. So very cool.
That is the Namarti Thralls
and Lotann, Warden of Souls. Warden of the Soul Ledgers. Very cool kids.
That is the first batch of guys from the Idoneth Deep Kid. I'm JayArr.
And I'm AdamHarry.
We're from Bell of Lost Souls. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Click to subscribe. Support us on Patreon. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.